Oh, building 22. Building 22, where are you? Oh, building 22, where can you be? Everybody, it's 6:22 a.m. and we're on our way to Starbucks. We're going to be getting, I don't know how much money. Hold on one second. Let me pull it up. $6.61 for 3.8 miles. Let's head on over to Starbucks and get ourselves that order. Keep trying to work on improving the videos. I added, I increased the, well, I didn't increase. I changed the style of some of the graphics below. So that way they would just be more colorful, more vibrant, just look more aesthetically pleasing. That's sort of what I like to do. And then I don't know about it. Oh dear, I'm stuck at the bus. This bus I'm stuck. This bus has its stop signs on, so I can't go. It's the law. So we're stuck. Oh, he's turning it off. He's going. I don't know what he's doing. Is he going to get in my lane? I don't know. It's 6:24 a.m. and you don't expect to have to suddenly stop on a major thoroughfare. So yeah, I was just working on the graphics this morning, trying to make them look nicer so they'll be more aesthetically pleasing, more to my taste. And I'm just trying to think of other stuff to do. I don't know. I don't know what else to do to make it look better. I should probably just chill out for a while and just keep it as it is for a while, and stuff will come to me. I obviously need to work a little bit more on what else do I need to work more on? Like the look. That's the look of the video. I don't know if that's necessarily important. Maybe I need to just practice more on my storytelling. Maybe I need to tell more stories. Someone posted in the comments that I needed to show more shopping, more of me in the store purchasing things. It's interesting how everybody has their own thing that they enjoy about the videos, because everybody's different. Some people just like to hear me talking, but other people like certain activities that I do. Or they like to see things that help them to learn more about, delivery. So there's so many different aspects that you could focus on doing this. So I try to incorporate as many as I can. I mean, my videos tend to run a little long, so I guess I can continue to just, add more variety of things, and that will mix it up. So it'll be sort of a buffet of different things that happen during my videos to keep them interesting, and everybody gets to enjoy their own little aspect of the video. And I got the order, and it looks like we're going to be going to an apartment. It says, when entering the complex, go left all the way to the back. The building number is this. It is to the left, and look for this other building number. Look for black Audi in parking lot and follow past straight ahead from the car to the rail at the end of path. I'm downstairs. Look for green wreath on door. Apartment is, and it's the same address as. All right, let's go to this place and drop off this coffee. I had a Walmart Spark on, and I got an offer that came in, and while I was in Starbucks, I took a screenshot of it, but you can see by looking at it, it's very different from DoorDash and UberEats, so it's hard to figure out if it's a good offer or not. I was like, the miles of course show that it's low, but you have to in your mind think about, like, well, where is this place that I have to go to? How far away is it? And they don't tell you. You just have to know. So I was trying to think in my mind, well, how far away is that from here, from where I'm at? So I had to kind of imagine in my mind for a second, like, well, how far away is it? So it's not that far from here, probably about maybe a couple miles. So, but then I was like, it said shopping. So I was like, shopping? Okay, well, how many items am I shopping for? It doesn't say anything about how many items. It doesn't say nowhere. I mean, maybe it's one item, but it doesn't say. I was looking and looking. I'm like, I don't see. So I'm like, I can't make a decision because you tell me shopping. Then it says heavy item and apartment. So I'm like, okay, well, that's really bad. So I rejected it. And then a few seconds later, it popped up again. So that tells me nobody wants it and it's a bad offer. So, but anyway, I wanted to share that with you because it's the first one where I was looking at it and just questioning it. And I thought I'd share it with you. All right, three minutes to go, 1.2 miles. I'll see you at the apartment.
Mile drop off on the right.
Okay, well, we're here in the complex. And I guess they said I need to go all the way to the back. So let's see if we can find it. They gave such a long-winded description. I'm like, why can't people be brief? Why do they? I mean, I can understand they want me to be clear on where they're at, but that is a TMI instructions. I mean, just summarize. Just say go all the way to the end. I'm at the back of the complex, building number this. Just tell me if the building's to my right or to my left. That's all you need to tell me. And then, and maybe you could just say, look for this particular decoration on my door. That's about it. Not this whole long paragraph. Like I have time to read a paragraph while I'm driving. All the way to the end. That's where we're going, lady. We're going all the way to the end. And of course, all these speed bumps. You guys know about speed bumps. They're like the curse for every delivery driver, especially if you have a regular car. Let's see. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Drop off on the right.
Drop off on the right. Okay. Look for the certain car that they drive. Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, excuse me. Aren't you fancy? Look at you in your fancy car. Okay. Well, we're here. Let's do it. Well, that was a pretty standard delivery. There was nothing unusual that occurred. And the instructions were correct, so I followed them precisely. And that led us to the door. And even though she said it was a green wreath, it didn't really look like a green wreath. It looked more like a white wreath, like white flowers. And of course, green, you would think it would be all green leaves, but it wasn't. It was mostly flowers with a little bit of green. So that was a little bit throwing me off. But luckily, she at least put her apartment number or unit number in the instructions. So I said, okay, well, that's it, because there's the number. Sometimes people put too much information, and she put too much information. So anyway, I turned back on the Spark app, and I'm not going to be accepting anything, but I will be showing you screenshots throughout the day, so we can all together get used to the Spark app. We can just start investigating and researching. $4.46 for 7.1 miles. No, we can research together. $10.32. Oh, it's gone. It was a match and somebody grabbed it. It looked like it was borderline good. So yeah, we can research together and figure out whether or not they're worth it, and just try to learn and understand what everything means, because the layout is completely different from the other apps. We cannot quickly make a decision because the information is that they provide us is confusing and limited, and so we have to first get used to how they lay out their information, how do they present this offer. And once we can understand what to look for quickly, then we'll be set. Because we know how to do it with all the other ones. We know that we need to look for the dollar amount and the miles and number of items and all that stuff. But this one, they don't lay it out the same. That information is buried under a whole bunch of garbage that you don't even care about or even want to know about. So it's lame. It's like the moment it pops up, you can't even tell. You have to first see like, well, how much are you gonna give me? It's like it's in the top right hand corner. It's like, okay, and then in giant letters it says arrive ASAP. It's like, well, that's complete BS. It's like, why would you even put that in big letters? Because it's irrelevant to me if it's ASAP or not. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck is this offer. All offers at the moment I accept them are ASAP. So don't put that on there. And then they put at the very top left 2 stops. Now, why would they include the arriving at the store as a stop? Of course I've got to go to the place to get it. Don't put that as a stop. It should just be 1 stop. It doesn't even make any sense in that regard. It's not consistent with the other apps. And then the next thing, of course, is they put the store that it's at, and that they put a code number. This one is Henderson 3354. I don't know where the hell that is. I have no clue. Do you know where Walmart 3354 is? You let me know. I mean, you have to Google it, or you have to completely memorize it like you're like a robot and memorize every code number that goes with every single place. And they don't even provide you with the map when you first see it, so you're completely blind. All you know is basically so far the only thing they told you that's valuable is they've told you the dollar amount. Oh, something's coming in. $6.04 for 7.3 miles. No. Then let's go down to the next line. They say trip estimate 3.5 miles. Now that's tempting. You're like, wow, that's just a little bit of miles for $13.45. But it's not giving you the complete picture. That's not the true total miles. So you're like, well, I don't know how many miles is it for me to get to the store? I don't know. So you're complete question mark on the total miles. You just don't know. So then let's keep going, everybody. We're learning. We're all learning together. Then let's go to the shopping. It says shopping. So okay, we know it's not a one where you just park and they just put it in your car. We've got to shop. And then okay, so that's valuable information. So now we've got two things that are valuable and actually we can make a decision on. We know the dollar amount now and we know the shopping. $4.67 for 4.9 miles. No, thank you. All right, and the next line after that is extra. It says extra earnings and a 40 to 50 pound item, and it's also an apartment and it's also express. We don't know what the hell express means. We don't know why they're saying extra earnings. We don't know what the hell that means. We appreciate that they're letting us know it's an apartment, and we appreciate they're letting us know it's a really heavy item. $7.30 for 3.9 miles. All right, that's Coffee Bean. I'm accepting it. All right, everybody, our next stop is going to be Coffee Bean. Let's head on over to Coffee Bean. That's up next. And that's it for that screen. So we'll get back to Walmart Spark a little later, but let's go pick up this coffee at Coffee Bean. I'm at a long red light. Let's look at the next screen. Okay, now it shows you the same thing that we just saw before. 2 stops, 3.5 miles, and shows you the number of minutes, which is totally irrelevant too. We don't care how many minutes. We just know that we have to pick up something heavy, and it's an apartment, and the time could be that 28 minutes or it could be double. We don't know. So now they're telling us this is the amount you're getting in extra earnings, and this is how much the standard delivery is, and blah blah blah, and that's all nice, but we don't really care about that either. So now we're going down next to the shopping. I guess what time we're supposed to arrive. We would have had to have arrived at the place to do the shopping. We would have to figure out the estimated earnings. And oh, they closed the way to get to Coffee Bean. We got to go to the back. And that's it. There's nothing else here. There is nothing else in this order that is telling us anything. We don't even know what we're shopping for, but I guess if we accepted it, it would tell us. That's like the other apps. The other apps would tell us what we were shopping for. So based on this limited information, this would be a no, only for the fact that it's a heavy item, and we have to just assume it's just one item. We don't know how many items. They're not even saying it's one item. There's nowhere in there like the other apps would do, where they would tell you and say, you know, you're shopping for 17 items and that's before you accept it. They tell you that. So that's irritating. You can see I'm irritated. All right, well, I'm going to park and let's get that coffee. It is so crazy, the things they do on these apps. Makes no sense. I almost completed the delivery. It was so close. I hit confirm delivery and I almost slid. Oh dear. So we are going to be going to, it looks like, oh, we know where this is. This is that Coronado Prep. So let's get on over there. It's going to be 3.1 miles away. It's going to be a 9-minute drive. It's a meet at the door. And we did this a day, I think we did this yesterday or the day before that. So we know exactly where it is. So let's get going. I think that the Spark thing would work great if I parked at Walmart and, you know, just hung out there. Because then the offers just come in machine gunning and then you just accept it and you're just sitting there. And then it comes right to you. So I think that is probably how they really want the app to function, is they really want you to pick a place that you think is best for you to be at. You know, it's really busy and it's not too far for you to get to, and you can keep making deliveries. That's what I think they want. They want you to keep continuously doing deliveries. They refer to it on the YouTube, the people that talk about it, as round robins. I think that's what they want. They want you to go to Walmart and sit there free of charge. Sit there and they don't have to pay you a penny while you sit there waiting for an offer. Then when an offer comes in, you accept it, they put it in your car, you go deliver it, and then you drive back to the Walmart free of charge and sit there in your car free of charge once again, waiting for a next offer. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way in hell I'm doing that. That is a waste of time, and that is completely out of bounds of what I would be willing to do for anybody. Oh my God. Walmart Spark. You suck. Alright, we're coming up on the drop off.
Turn right.
Let's see if anybody remembers where we are. I'm sure you guys do. This is the one where, the little kids go to school. That's what this is.
Make a sharp left turn,
And the door's
then
locked.
turn
We
left.
can't get in. It's like a prison. They lock it up. Oh, look, see, someone else is dropping off their kid. I'm going to have to park right
left,
over here,
then
so I'm
drop
not in
off on the left.
not in their way. All right, let's drop it off. Miranda?
Yes.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
That's okay. Girl, trust me, I get it.
All delivered. We are delivered. Now I'm turning back Spark on. I don't know if we have any. I don't think we have any cell phone service here, so I can't turn it on. All right, let's keep going here. Let's get back where we can get cell phone service because AT&T is the worst cell phone company for this particular spot. And why we don't switch to Verizon, I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could switch to a cell phone company where I wouldn't have so many dead spots. That would be nice. But nothing I can do about it for the moment. I'm on a family plan, so it has to be a family decision about whether or not we stick with AT&T or not. Oh, something's coming in. $6 for 6.7 miles. Another one's coming in from Uber. $3 for 4.7 miles. No. And to DoorDash, it's a no as well. I have cell phone service again. Let's turn on. Oh, something's coming from McDonald's. $6.50 for 6.9 miles. No. I'm trying to turn on Spark, but everybody keeps interrupting me. Well, Spark is not working because it's a piece of junk. Let's try reopening it and see if that'll help. Maybe I have to do it from the home screen. It's a very weird app. There it goes. Turn on. All right, $3.02, 2.6 miles. That was Uber Eats. No. All right, we're in Walmart Spark, and we are not going to accept anything from Walmart Spark. We are just screen capturing offers and then discussing them together. So that's in the background for discussion for the next one that comes in. And so far we haven't got anything good. I don't know how long we've been working for. It hasn't been an hour yet because I think we started at 6:20. I think we started at, and it's only 7:07 a.m. right now. But I don't think anything else is gonna. I don't think we'll complete anything between then and now because it's about another 10. It's just another 10 minutes. You can look up there, and we'll be in 10 more minutes. It'll be an hour. So I don't think we're doing that good because what did we get? I think 6 for the. I don't know. We got 6 something for the first one, and then we got this Starbucks. I mean, this coffee bean one. I think that was a 7. So we're probably making around $15 an hour right now. So that ain't good. But it is what it is. $6.07, 6.4 miles. No. It has just been slow right now. And we're in the low end of the curve. We're at the part where it's just you're not making nothing. We're not making nothing. But we have to just persevere. We just keep on going and remind ourselves this is all a part of the learning experience that we know. We're now at the low end of what we get paid, and we just have to, log it in. We log it in as a part of the record. That's all that it's happening. And then when it's busy, we enjoy when it's busy, and we log that in too. So I always have to remind myself that for myself in particular, this is an activity. The money I enjoy, but the activity is the most important thing. Do it for the activity, like everything else, like all the other things. Like I do eBay, and that's activity, and it's, it's not, I don't do it like crazy, but it brings in a little extra money too. And then what else do we do that's extra? I'm sure there are other things that we do that are extra. I like all this. I really love all these internet things that you can do to make money. I just find it to be fun because I'm not a very what do you call it? I'm not the kind of person that likes to socialize a lot with other people. I like to just keep to myself. So any ways to make money where I don't really have to have a lot of interaction with other people is fine with me. It's like, oh, okay, I can do that. I mean, I don't want to do any back-breaking work. I'm not doing anything painful. Scrambled is coming in $7.50 for 6.7 miles. No. I'm not going to do any hard manual labor or anything like that, but any kind of thing where I'm just in the car or I'm just by myself and I'm doing it and it's fun. $13.03 for 3.1 miles. We've got a shop for 9 items. That sounds good. Screen capturing it, accepting it. All right, we've accepted it. We are on our way to Sprouts, everybody. Let's head on over there and look at the shopping list. We're gonna be shopping for some pancake bites, it looks like, and also some kind of smoothie of some sort. I don't know what kind of smoothie it is. Let's take a look if we can see it. I don't know if we have any Wi-Fi. Oh, the Wi-Fi is terrible right now. Oh God, it's not even gonna show us a picture because the Wi-Fi is so bad. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Some kind of strawberry probiotic smoothie thing. And then eggs and banana and melon mix and milk, turkey bacon, and then organic broccoli. All right, that's about it. Let's get in there and shop. Well, we got everything. The only thing that we had trouble finding was this probiotic smoothie concoction that I thought was in the freezer section, because in my mind, if it's a smoothie mix, wouldn't it be like frozen fruit and all that stuff? But no, it was just some pre-packaged thing in the regular aisles and the non-refrigerated aisles. So it was not a frozen item, it was just a regular item. Probably some type of powdered mix or something. So after asking an employee, I was able to get out of there. And then the cashier was real chatty, and she wanted me to give her a customer survey, to let them know what a great job she's doing. But she's that same lady that told me I have to go to a cashier and not use the self-checkout, even though the app says I don't. So I don't like that lady. It's like, why would I give you a survey when I don't even like you? I just have to put on a smile for you just to get the hell out of there. But she doesn't remember me, I'm sure, because she's probably like, you know what I'm saying. She doesn't remember me. That's a nice way to say it. You know, when you see a brown-skinned person, you're just like, well, I don't remember who you are. That's all I have to say about that. We all look the same, so they don't remember us. All right, we're going to be going 5 minutes away, 1.9 miles. It's a house. It's a please do not ring the doorbell and a thank you. And I think it's in a guard-gated community, because it's saying I need to make a ride on Roma Hills, and everything up there is gated and rich and $1 million. So we're back in the rich area. So we do have to go through a guard gate, but it's going to be one that's close to us. So we only have like 0.6 miles to go. So we're not going up to Askaya. I don't know what this one's called. I guess it's just called Roma Hills because it's the original. It's been here for a long time. So it probably is named after the street. At least that's what I refer to it as, Roma Hills. So let's see what we see today. I hope we see a lot of pretty houses, and I hope the guard is friendly, because you never know. Yeah, it is called Roma Hills. Oh my God, this truck is driving on the wrong side of the street. Jesus. People are so crazy. These construction people, they think they own the road. We're in with the millionaires. Now we know what the millionaires live like. Oh boy. La-ti-da, everybody. Now you all can pretend like you're rich, that you're going home to your rich $1 million home. Oh dear. Don't F me up, app.
Turn left on Amarone Way.
An offer came in and I'm like, we're really close to the drop off, and I'm like, do not mess up my navigation. I don't want to get lost.
Turn left on Amarone Way, then turn left on Ricotta Court.
I want to make sure I get to the right place. They always send the offers at the worst time. You ever notice that? If you're a delivery person, you ever notice you're about to press the button that you've delivered the item and an offer pops up? That is the worst. It's like they know you're at the location. They should not be sending you anything until you complete the order, because you're in the middle of delivering. But they don't care. They want you to hit the button by accident so that you'll do it. All right, it's coming up on the left. I think it's this last one here on the left. Yeah, it's this last one on the left. Let me turn around. And I'll leave it at the door, this $1 million home. All right. Whoops, there go my sunglasses onto the floor. All right, we got another Spark offer. Let's take a look at it. I'll put it up on the screen next to me. Let's see here. What is so special about this? So when the offer first comes in, it says there are 4 stops. So then below it says there are basically 1 pickup at the location, and then there are 3 drop-offs. And they're paying $16.53. The miles are 6 miles and extra, and it's just it looks like it's just a pickup. It says extra earnings, 40 to 50 pound items, apartment, bulky item. But it doesn't say ASAP this time, and it doesn't say shop. So this must be one where you just go ahead and you park and the guy brings it out to you. That's my guess. And then where this Walmart is, I don't know. It says Henderson 2050. I don't know where that is. So let's go on to the next screen. Then the next screen shows you, oops, something's coming in from Uber, $6.07, 10.6 miles. No. Then the next screen shows you the amount of money and then the breakdown of like the tips. And they could take the tip away. It just says what they've said they're gonna pay as far as the tip. So who knows? So you're gonna get somewhere between, I guess, $11 and $16, depending on if everybody tips. And what else? Oh, it says the Walmart is on Lake Mead Parkway. That's far from here. Man, that would be a drive. That would be probably about 5 miles from here. So you got to add on. That's 11 miles for $17. Totally not worth it. Totally not worth it. And let's see, any other information that it provides? I don't think so. I think that's it. That's all the information that I have. So once again, another scam, another terrible offer. And you can see that's why it floated all the way over here, because I'm sure there are plenty of drivers just sitting there in the lot looking for stuff, but nobody wanted it. So it floated over to me over here near Roma Hills. So more evidence that the Spark app is not a good app to use if you're used to doing the DoorDash and the UberEats and you don't have a strategy where you park at Walmart and sit there all day. To conclude our Walmart Spark experience for the day, because I'm irritated by Walmart Spark and I don't want to see it anymore. So I'm going to close the app and we're just going to stick with UberEats and DoorDash for today. All right, we've got our next one. It's going to be a McDonald's, and I think I need to make a right turn. Ooh, here comes cars. Here come cars, everybody. I don't want to crash. All right, we're off to McDonald's. I think we're getting $6.50. Let's see, $6.50 for 4 miles. Let's head on over to McDonald's and pick it up. Looks like they're doing construction at this McDonald's. You can't go inside. So you just got to ring a doorbell and then they will come and hand you the food, I guess. That's what it says. It says well, I don't know if I can get over there. Let's see. McDonald's, please ring bell at back door. Oh, thank you. Gonna bring us the food. See the sign? Alright, well that was an unexpected turn of events. All the construction made it where you had to just wait for them outside. It was like it was in the middle of the pandemic and they wouldn't let you in. That's what it reminded me of. We're going to an apartment. It's 8 minutes away, 3.1 miles. It's a leave at the door. All right, let's get going. I have to say it's been pretty busy so far. We've been going pretty consistently. I haven't had to go back home. So that's a good sign that it's picking up, that it's not going to be too bad at all today. And it is Friday, so people tend to be more, willing to loosen up the purse strings on a Friday. Everybody, we're stumped. They didn't give us a building number and the pin they dropped was not accurate. And these are unusual buildings. They're the type where you have a secured door to get in. So it looks like, based on the number, it looks like they completely gave me the wrong side of the complex to go to. I mean, yeah, it must be it has to be, because I'm looking at building 1 and none of them start with the first 2 digits of their number. So it must be number 10 maybe? I don't know. We're gonna just cruise around for a while and just see what happens. People are just too much, They are too much. They do not know how to drop a pin. And so now I've got to guess where this building is. And of course, they have all of these carport covers that cover the numbers. So I'm going to hope that it's coming up soon. Or we're just going to wander around aimlessly like we usually do until we find it. Oh, I think I see it. I'm going to park. All right, let's see what happens, everyone. Let's see what happens. Well, I was able to find the apartment. $4.08, 7.6 miles. No, I was able to find the apartment, and I had to walk halfway around the building, so that's standard. And of course, his pin was completely wrong and had me go through the wrong gate, so I had to go all the way around the complex to get over here. But we got to it, and it all worked out. And I was very grateful that he was in one of these smaller buildings where I don't have to have a code to get in, because there's much larger buildings in this complex, and you have to have a code to get in. So I feel very happy about that. All right, this gate's opening good. Sometimes they have broken gates. Like the side that I went into is still open, so obviously they have it permanently open for the day. And then this one, which was closest to the guy's apartment, it's closed. And so I thought to myself, it might be broken, but no, it's working. It is working, and we're on our way back towards home. It's 8:03, so let's see. We started a little after 6, I think 6:20. So you might as well go ahead and do the 2 hours, because I doubt we're going to get anything else. So look at the total. We've been going for approximately 2 hours, like 1.75 hours. So take a look, and you can see our hourly rate. That's a good way to do it, just to me to tell you guys where I'm at, and then you can do your math, and you can know if I'm making the average. We're always trying to shoot for $20 an hour. That's the hope. I mean, it'd be nice if it was $25, $30 an hour, but I know it ain't that. So hopefully we're getting somewhere in the area of 20, because early this morning we were only getting about $14 or $15 an hour, which was terrible. So yeah, and I don't know if I should turn. No, I said I wasn't gonna do the spark. So no spark, no spark. We're not doing spark. We're done with that for the day. And at any rate, with Spark, I'm transitioning between their one debit card and something called Branch. And I guess it says not until Monday will I officially be on Branch. And Branch allows you to transfer your money from Branch to your actual bank account, your real bank account. So I don't really want to earn any money right now anyway, because I'm worried it will actually go into that stupid one card, and I don't want it to go to that one card, because I haven't even activated it. It's just sitting in a pile of junk mail, and I'm going to eventually shred it. $5.06, 10.4 miles. Look at this unusual golf cart. It looks like it's supposed to be for off-roading. It's like very manly. It's a manly golf cart. Very funny. All right, well, we've got another McDonald's, and I totally passed it, so I've got to make a U-turn to come around, and hopefully I don't run over any children that are crossing the street, because I've got to make a U-turn. Here we go. I'm making the U-turn. We are going to be getting $6 for 2.3 miles, and it's time to go back to the McDonald's that is under construction. Let's do it. Alright, we got it. We'll be traveling 1.7 miles, 5 minutes away. It's going to be an apartment. They left us with the gate code and the unit number, and then to go left inside the gate. So let's head on over there. Whoa, let's not crash. Found the apartment, no problem. It was really easy to find. I'd been there before many times, so as soon as I saw where I was going, that triggered the familiarity. Scrambled, $11 for 5.3 miles. And I think that's good. I think it's 2 orders and the miles look good, so we're accepting it. Okay, we've accepted it. Let's head on over to Scrambled. Now it's picking up the $4.69, 9.2 miles. Going offline for UberEats. We're doing a DoorDash. When I was at the McDonald's and I was standing outside, they're doing the construction. I don't have a very loud voice. Thank God for this microphone, or you would never hear me. The employee from McDonald's came out and says, "What's your 3-digit number?" And the moment he spoke, there was a guy a few feet from me, and he turned on his power saw. So there was this loud power saw noise, and I tried to say it as loud as I could what the number was, and I think he just read my lips, because I'm sure he couldn't have heard a word I was saying with that power saw going, and the fact that I can't shout really loud, or I can't talk very loud. I'm sure if I get pissed off I could talk real loud, but just my normal voice is not very loud. So that was just funny that happened. It was just perfect timing that the power saw would go off at the exact moment. I got an alert on my phone that there was some sort of water leaking at the house. We have these sensors that are set up in critical areas where you can get a leak. And if any water touches those sensors, I get a message to my phone telling me, that there's a water leaking and which device it is, so I know where it's happening. So apparently there was no problem. It turned out there was a family member that was doing some cleaning in that area, and water got to the sensor. So everything was fine, but those are great inventions. I had no idea that such a thing existed until I went on Amazon and I did a search for them. And they work great. And if you are the type of person that worries about your property and about water damage, they're awesome, because all you do is you set them up to your phone, they connect to the Wi-Fi, and they communicate with your phone. And then you put them wherever you think you're worried that water might leak and cause severe flooding damage to your house. And so right away you're on it. You can immediately, know what's happening, and you can at least contact somebody at home and have them check on it. Or you yourself can rush back home to make sure everything's okay, because, man, if you get water damage, it's going to cost a fortune to fix if it's a real emergency. We have both orders. The first one's going to be an apartment. It's a leave at my door, 1st floor building, and it's by the pool. All right, let's head over to the first one and get started. I had to make 2 trips for the food. The first order was 2 drinks and a big heavy bag of food, and then the second one was a bag of food and a super hot coffee that had no what do you call it, cup holder protector, those little things you slide on so your hands don't burn. It didn't have anything on it, so my hand of course was burning. Luckily I was able to handle it, and so it's here in the car. So unfortunately we have to deliver drinks to both of them. So you know how fun it is to deliver drinks. At any moment something can go wrong and the drink can go flying all over the car, or it can spill all over me. All right, we're here in the complex. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, building 22. Building 22, where are you? Oh, building 22, where can you be? Let's take a look here. This place, it's always hard to see where the buildings are because they hide them behind all these garages. And then they have tons of speed bumps here. And I got all these drinks in the car. I see it. I see building 22. That's great. Oh, that's great. Just don't spill the drinks. All right, we're here. Let's start dancing around the building. Good morning. That went just fine. The next one is 3 minutes from here, 0.8 miles. It's also an apartment and it is a hand it to me. Let's get going. Oh, there's somebody in front of us. We're following them in because the customer did not provide a gate code, and we are so fortunate that this little white SUV in front of us had the code or their clicker to let us in. We would have been totally out of luck. All right, well, let's find this building number. Oh, they didn't even put the building number. They are completely useless. No wonder they put handed to me. They are so clueless that they knew there was a high chance they wouldn't get their food. So they had to put all these instructions in. They didn't even properly pin their building number. Good day. Thank you. Potential Walgreens offer, but I saw that it was going to take me into an area that I don't want to go, so I declined it. And then while I was in the middle of declining it, I walked right in front of the what do you call those things? The concrete thing, you know, that you pull into when you park. I almost tripped on it and fell. Luckily, all I did was kick it. And because I have good shoes and I have socks on, it didn't hurt. I just kicked it at full force and the shoe took the brunt of the impact. So I guess it's called the parking curb. No, is that what it's called? The parking curb. Let's call it the parking curb. This is that block of concrete that everybody pulls up to when you're parking in a parking lot or in like an apartment complex. It's like to keep the car from going up on the actual curb. So I kicked it. My toes are a little numb, but it didn't hurt. They just felt a little tingly. And of course, thank goodness I didn't fall. That is the worst. There's nothing worse than eating it. Eating the concrete. Oh man, it is the worst. Well, now we're just waiting for the next one. And I'm kind of glad that I passed that other one because I still have to go to the bathroom. I keep hoping I'm going to get a Starbucks or a McDonald's with a bathroom. I would have went at that McDonald's earlier today, but it was under construction. You couldn't go in. So yeah, it's 8:57 right now. We're not quite yet at the 3-hour mark, but it's been pretty busy. I haven't gone home one time yet. So it's 9:38 a.m. We've got a shopping order at Sprouts. $14.05 for 3.6 miles. We're going to be shopping for 11 items. Let's take a look at the shopping cart. We're going to be getting, what is that? Vanilla Spice Protein Elixir. Also a lavender tea protein latte. Then we're going to get the Carbonol low carb seeded bread. Then the Boar's Head brand cracked pepper mill smoked turkey breast. Sprouts pasture raised eggs, the brown ones. A pound of grass fed beef burger thins. Suja organic digestion wellness shot with ginger and probiotics. Immunity turmeric probiotic shot. Nut pods. Toasted marshmallow. How can anybody read this with a straight face? These items are so wacky. Nut pods toasted marshmallow almond coconut creamer. Rebel organic coconut maca root elixir, and then some baby spinach. And then we just got something in from DoorDash. Let's see what that is, just for laughs. Let's see. Oh, I had it paused and still something came in. It's paused. They have a lot of nerve. All right, let's start shopping. We got everything except for one item that they asked for a refund for. So you know we're gonna get less money. Of course we are, but there's not much we can do about it because we try to get them a substitute, but with UberEats, they have to approve it. So they were on it and they saw what I said as a substitute and they did not want it. They're like, no, just refund my money. So we're refunded their money. Nothing we can do. We're just not going to make as much for this order. And I hate when that happens. And I looked and I looked and I tried to find it, but I didn't have any luck. You saw how crazy all those things were. Those crazy drinks, those probiotic wacky drinks that are like, they're like super small. They're like the size of a pill bottle, and they have some kind of concoction in it that is good for you, some kind of digestive health, or I don't know what. I don't know. But at any rate, we're gonna go 7 minutes from here, 2.3 miles. It's a house, it's a leave at the door. We have a gate code. You can just leave food at door. A nice lunch when I got home. I chopped up a whole bunch of vegetables and I stir fried them in sesame seed oil, and also with some tofu. And then I had a leftover piece of fried chicken breast, like breaded fried chicken breast, you know, like an extra crispy fried chicken breast, like a KFC style. And I just shredded it all up and I put it in there and mixed it in so that it give it that nice fried flavor. And that way it's the single piece of fried chicken is spread out over multiple meals. So I'm not actually eating a single chicken breast. It's like I'm only eating I think a third of a chicken breast. And then I took some of that cream of chicken soup and I put that in there with a little bit of water, and it made kind of a nice gravy. And it tasted like, when I was done, it tasted a lot like the inside of a chicken pot pie. It was really good. So I had that for lunch, and then I had for dessert, I had my usual homemade peanut butter granola bar with dark chocolate chips. And that was it. So that was my lunch today. We're in the community. The gate code didn't work at first because somebody else must have done something to it. So it threw it out of whack. But it's going to be on the right hand side. We're coming up on it. And then we got another order. I'll tell you about it in a second. It's another fun one. More shopping. Get ready for more day shopping. Oh God, I almost cussed. I don't feel like cussing today. Let's see. This looks like it here. Okay. We're off to the next one. It's gonna be Vaughn's. We're gonna be shopping for, I think it's 30 items. So it's a lot of items. And we're gonna get $20.27. Oh, it's 31 items, excuse me. 31. Oh boy, $20.27 for 4.2 miles. Let's get on over there and do some shopping at Vons. Alright, well, we're just about ready to arrive. Let's start the shopping list process and see what we're shopping for. Philadelphia cream cheese. So I turn into the shopping area, the parking lot. Arizona cocktail can. Arizona cocktail can. And let's see what else, as people drive like lunatics. I can't even tell you right now because I'm trying not to crash. And drink up. We got to get some cases of water. And let's see, we've got to get a park right here away from the monsters. Oh, monsters. Some black beans, some chocolate Nestle Quick, some toilet paper, some dog food, some milk, some soda, some Perrier, onion, garlic, red onion, bell pepper, and cilantro. Doesn't look too bad. Let's go in there and get it. Got everything. We only got tripped up on the Perrier. We thought that the Perrier was over where the alcohol was, because we looked where the sparkling water was, and they didn't have any. So I walked all the way to the liquor section, and they didn't have that there. So the guy directed me back to where all the other sparkling water was. So it appeared they were out of stock, so I got the substitute, the Pellegrino. But we got everything, and now we're on the road and headed back. Let's see, headed to the drop-off. I should have headed back. We're headed to the drop-off, and it's 10:54. We only got 30 minutes left in the shift. We're gonna drive 3 minutes away, 1.3 miles, and to leave at my door. It's a house. All right, let's get over there. Could get like a wireless microphone instead of these stupid wires that get all tangled up. The thing I don't like about wireless things is they emit all these frequencies, and sometimes they interfere with other things. And not only that, you know how it is with things that are wireless, they have to be charged. So then the charge runs out on them. And who wants the added headache of worrying about the battery being low on a microphone? I don't. So I just figured I'll just get wired, and it's cheaper too. It's cheaper to have a wired microphone than it is to have a wireless. So I just don't like that they get tangled. You know, I have two microphones. I have one that goes into the phone when I do the shopping, because that goes directly to the phone that has the apps on it, you know, the primary phone. And then this phone that I'm on right now, that's just the camera that I do all my BS talking to you guys with, and that has the main mic. But they get tangled, and I wish that the the main phone had the same kind of port as the other one, but it doesn't. And then the the mic that I use for the primary phone, you know, the one that has the apps on it, that microphone has a USB-C, and if I plug that into the phone that I'm filming with now, the audio is horrific. It sounds terrible, like I'm in a wind tunnel. All these stupid technical problems with these microphones. But I have to use the microphones, obviously, because I'm in the car, and it would sound terrible if I didn't. We're in the neighborhood. It's going to be on the left. It's coming up, not this side street on the left, but one more. This next side street on the right, and it should be the second house. Let's see if they're correct. They are correct. And then, as usual, we got to turn around. Oh, look at all the gates they have. How nice. They better have unlocked all those gates. That's all I have to say. Or they're going to be in trouble. Currently 11:03. We're making our way back to home base. We'll see if we get anything worth our while. Something came in earlier. $12.36 for 25.4 miles. No. Go to Vaughn's. $14.25 for 11.4 miles. No, thank you. We had one that was within reason, but it took us north of the airport. And we don't go over there. That's not where we go. So I said no to that one. $2.10 for you don't need to know how many miles, because there's no point. There is no point in even telling you. Yeah, all right, I'll let you know if something comes in. Okay, everybody, I'm just about back at the base. And so we drove 40 miles, 42 miles is what we drove. We got 65 miles to the gallon. And you can see up above is what the total is of what we made for the day. You can see also the number of hours that we worked and also the hourly rate. And it was an okay day. I mean, I kept busy. I don't think I was home more than about a half an hour today. And I liked that the last one, delivery, it paid over $20. So that sort of topped us off for the day. And yeah, I don't think we're going to be hitting the $100 goal for a while, because it's still not as busy as it was before. And you know, I've shortened my hours now, so I'm pretty much doing like 6 to 11:30 instead of 6 to, I think I was doing like 6 to 12 or 6 to 1 before. And then of course it's completely dead in the morning, and lately I haven't started until closer to 6:30. So yeah, so we're just enjoying the day, everybody, and don't worry about the $100. I'm not worried about it, so you don't worry about it, and let's just enjoy whatever money we happen to make in the day. At least you're getting the full day experience. I'm ready to go take a nap. I'm an old man. I need my sleep. All right, you guys all have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.